Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to a special Thursday night broadcast Mayo Girls Hockey live stream. Matt Bodine joined by Andy Roth. We have Crosstown Rivalry, Andy. This is going to be an exciting night.
Yeah, it's going to be one where the girls from both teams show up and they're ready to go. Just throw it out there. Tonight's game is being brought to you by the Continuum Financial. The owner, Jody Miller Hammes, is a huge sponsor of Mayo hockey, both on the boys' side and the girls' side. She's had kids play with both programs. And just thank you for her support.
Absolutely.
And if you're able to, in need of financial services, please jump out there and reach out to them, see if Continuum Financial can give you a hand.
Awesome. Can't do it without the sponsors. Love that. Thanks, Andy. Set this game up for me. As I've mentioned before, I've been on the boys' side of hockey all my life, had two sons, so the girls' hockey program is kind of new to me. The hockey I've seen has been fantastic so far, but I can't imagine anything but an elevated night of hockey tonight, Crosstown Rivalry.
Well, and with this being Shannon O'Hare night as well, we've got a great atmosphere. We've got almost every female hockey player from the youth side, 10U up to 15U, here in attendance. The girls that will be playing on the ice, both for the Panthers and the Spartans, have been teammates at one point probably through youth hockey, if not for 1 year, multiple years. And so they're facing off against an opponent who's also a friend, and they love to get one up on each other. There's familiarity. A lot of bragging rights.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an exciting component to the way the Rochester youth hockey program is built, where you kind of have a mix of players, and then you kind of go your separate ways once you get to the higher level. So looking forward to that. Who are some players that we can look to be exciting out there on the ice? I know these Mayo players, we're going to see a lot of action from Marley Smith.
Yep. Marley Smith and Katie Cummings for Mayo. Natalie Campbell on D, and Olivia Dahl has really shown up as a second-year player. She's
had a fantastic goal in that game earlier this week against Winona, the only goal for the Mayo Spartans on that game.
Yep. On the opposite side, the Panthers, they've got a handful of girls that are doing a really nice job. Megan Gamble's a senior, and she definitely helps lead the way. With that, you've got Katie Nelson and Kennedy Stewart in the mix as forwards. And I would look for them to provide offensive opportunities. On the back end of things for the Panthers, you've got Quinn Stewart, and then Paige Grossley is a senior, and she'll be doing a nice job back there as well.
Recognize some of those names. I've played hockey myself with their dad, Steve Grossley, for a while, so I've known the family. And then, of course, when you're back, when you're in kind of the mite hockey era, that's when it's boys and girls together. So some of the names I do recognize from those early hockey years, coaching in Rochester as well. So.
Yep. Katie Nelson would be one of those. Olivia Ganon would be another one. She's played both boys and girls, and she's going to end up having a good night out here as well. Bristol DeWeese is another one. She's started playing a little bit later than some of the girls, but she's been putting in a lot of time, and I think she'll help contribute as a freshman. But the top names I think will be Gamble, Stewart, and then Katie Nelson for the Panthers. And then the Spartans we know pretty well. We've had a chance to watch them over the last couple games.
Coming off an outstanding holiday tournament where they took first place in the Silver Division in the Schwann Cup, but then maybe looking ahead to this game earlier, they lost to Winona, a game that maybe they felt they could have competed a little bit more, but they ended up losing that one.
Yep. I think they'll be looking to answer back tonight. And the Panthers are coming off a win as well. They were in the Frozen River Classic. It was the first annual over in Winona, and they won that tournament.
Okay.
So both of them have won their tournaments over the holiday season. Both have pretty similar records. The Panthers in the Big Nine are 5-5. Overall, they're 9-8-1. And then the Spartans, they are 4-5. Again, coming off kind of what I would think they would classify as a disappointing game on Tuesday. And then they're 7-8 overall. So I think they'll look to be getting back on the winning side of things if they can. But I fully expect the Panthers are going to be up to the task, and this is going to be a tight game throughout.
Here's the Panthers jumping on the ice. Spartans will follow. We're going to have some pregame ceremony. It looks like it is youth hockey night, as mentioned. So getting these young players involved and excited about their future careers in hockey will be something to be look forward to. And then, as you mentioned, the Shannon O'Hara Foundation raising money. We got the boys hockey players going around with buckets trying to collect money. A fantastic cause. We'll have actually a feature during the first intermission with more information about that. But if you live in Rochester and you've been around hockey, you certainly know the story of Shannon O'Hara.
Yep, and the O'Haras have done a heck of a job raising money and helping support things over the years. They've given out over 70 scholarships since 2013, upwards of 170, and I'll look up the exact amount, but close to $170,000 in scholarship money since that time to over 70 athletes, both locally and now. Again, you mentioned Hockey Day Minnesota. They've been doing some statewide presentations and awards as well.
Very loud in the arena tonight. The band is in attendance. The crowd is on hand. The energy that's here in Andy is outstanding.
Yep.
We got starting lineups. Getting the start in net for the Panthers is going to be Isabella Scranton.
Yep, and she's their one and only goaltender.
Okay, interesting. Must get all the starts then.
Yep.
Paige Grossley will start on defense with Paige Connors. Claire Grossley gets the start. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 23. Cadence Hansen, rather getting the start at wing, as well as Katie Nelson and captain, number 17, Megan Gamble. Head coach of the Panthers is John Gamble. Getting the start in net for the Spartans is
the one and only.
The one and only.
Grace Colbert. She's been having a heck of a season.
At defense, or sorry, at defense will be Melania Black, and number 9, Natalie Campbell, played quite well in that game against Winona. Forward line, Katie Cummings. Playing center, right wing will be Sophie Sather. And left wing, number 22, Aria McKibben. Now,
I know it's not senior night, but right now the Spartans just rolled out all of the seniors that they can. They have one other on the roster, but of the gals on the ice, all of those are seniors for the Spartans.
Exciting crosstown rivalry. Good call, head coach Marcel Black. Here's National Anthem hockey to follow. Stay tuned.
Now we're going to invite Dan and Jen out for a ceremonial puck drop. Dan and Jen are coming out of our quality overhead door penalty box. Folks, if we could all now rise and remove your headgear for the national anthem played by Mayo Spartan Band.
That was the Mayo Spartans band under the direction of Mr. Aaron Cole, as well as a ceremonial puck drop by the O'Hara family. Fantastic start to this game.
Yep, and again, just hearing the fans and the younger players, there's a lot of excitement over the game tonight. Hopefully the play on the ice, and I'm not sure it needs to be hopefully, I think the play on the ice is going to match the energy level in the stands.
Always elevated. In fact, it's kind of a crosstown rivalry weekend. I know the boys play Saturday, so a couple big games in town here at Graham Arena.
And again, they're in addition to the scholarship that Jen and Dan O'Hara do with their fundraiser, they also contribute to brain cancer research through Mayo Clinic as well. That was something that impacted their daughter Shannon and part of what ended her life early. And again, the documentary may get into that more from Hockey Day Minnesota during our intermission. If you happen to be around this weekend or tonight and you're able to get out before the snow goes too hard, again, they are doing the fundraisers here in the rink. They'll do them again on Saturday. They're doing a 50-50 raffle, which is something they don't typically do to help fundraise. And then also Chuck-a-Puck, I imagine they're going to sell out tonight as well as Saturday night. So ways to give back if you choose to.
Absolutely. ShannonO'HaraFoundation.org is a resource for you to donate from the comfort of your own home as well. So here's Katie Cummings to take the opening draw.
Yep, and that looks like Katie Nelson, yes.
We are underway here. Quickly on that loose puck was Nelson. Forechecking hard for the Panthers. Out to the point, nice pinch there and held in. Now puck down low is going to be picked up by Natalie Campbell. She runs into a forechecking left wing. Is able to slide the puck around. And now a little half wall puck battle still in the attacking zone for the Panthers. Jumping on some offensive pressure early here. But here comes Sophie Sather out quickly with the puck. It's going to fire one on net. Scranton makes the glove save. Had to find the rebound out front and does. Gets a whistle.
Well, that's nice for the Spartans to go get the first shot on net. Hopefully they can generate more offense right here off the faceoff.
That was one thing on the Tuesday night's game is they maybe made one or two extra passes, so you can see right off the bat, get pucks on net might be the mindset. Faceoff win by the Spartans. Sent back in deep by Black. It's going to be picked up there by Smith. On her forehand, wheels around, gets it to the circle on the outside, and then steers it back down low where Dahl saw the puck go through her, and now Desjardins in forechecking. So now the reversal. Spartans getting some offense. Breakout pass disconnected, and Marley Smith is able to hold his own, get it back in deep. Dahl is first to the puck for the Spartans. Little puck battle at the end wall. Desjardins waiting patiently, knocks the stick out of the defensive player's hand, gets away with it. Stahl finds a puck below the goal line.
That's one I imagine the ref and the linesman will talk about, and if they see it again, may catch. The first time, sometimes as a ref, it'll catch you off guard, but the second time you're paying a little more attention.
Desjardins fed it back to Black. She gets it up. We didn't have the clock running, so we'll have to correct that. The clock on your screen is just a reference point, so it's run by us, not official. Don't get upset if it's a little bit off. We'll keep it as close to possible. We're excited for hockey, so not paying attention to all our equipment. At this point, another face-off in the attacking zone for the Spartans. This one controlled by the Panthers and sent out. Racing to beat an icing was Nelson.
And that one was close. I thought she might get there. Clearly, or at least close enough to blow it down.
Clearly had the opportunity, but that puck did just barely cross that red line. Showed a little bit of speed on the way there with Katie Nelson. Sather will take the draw here.
5 is Paige Gosley for the Panthers.
A 2-on-1 developed after that. Nelson with it, slides it over, and hard shot save made by Kolber. Had to make a good one.
That shot was coming back against the grain. She did a nice job adjusting to that.
I believe it was Olivia Gagnon who got the scoring opportunity. Oh, it might be number 17. I got to get used to these jerseys. Megan Gamble. Nice 2-on-1 though for the Panthers. Big save for Kolber now. Back checking hard is Black. She's going to move the puck behind the net. Comes near side. Sather's there in the breakout position. But forechecking pressure forces the puck back behind. And now the Spartans will try on the other side of the ice. Center ice breakout to Dahl. Couldn't get it. Lost in her.
Paige Grassley got a stick on that and broke it up.
Yeah. Back in for the Panthers. They'll get a change as number 23, Cadence Hansen, in on the forecheck. Loose puck near side. McGibbon's going to find that at the half wall. Does get it out to neutral ice. But the Panthers are in attack mode right now. Going to gain the zone. Only momentarily. Spartans get it out. It's going to be an icing going back the other way, though.
Yep. And number 7 is another one for the Panthers that you would know from Hockey Finder. Her dad plays with you. That's Tegan Carroll out there. She's also a very solid defenseman.
Absolutely recognize that name. Very speedy like her dad, I'm guessing, as well.
Yes.
Here's Hansen to take the draw for the Panthers. Cummings does win it, and now breaking out are the Spartans. Got to the blue line, and now Cummings did get it to neutral. A little puck battle at center ice. Comes back the way of the Panthers. Campbell will retreat. She's going to have to hurry. She moves it to the breakout position, but it was a pinching in Panther. Snuck in there. Cummings is going to try it on the other side. Angles a pass off the walls in the direction of McGibbon, but they're going to have to put some pressure on to take this puck away. And another icing going back the other way. So kind of feeling each other out here early, and it looks like both teams have had chances. The offensive attack for the Panthers maybe a little bit more, but
pretty balanced so far in the opening minutes. And I would expect they're going to kind of go back and forth throughout the game.
There's Smith to take the draw. She does win it, but it comes out hot into the neutral zone.
Dahl's coming up the sidewall with Smith coming down into the corner.
Smith beats the race to the puck, does feed it out to the point.
Does look like the Spartans chose to mix up their lines a little bit from Tuesday night.
Loose puck. There's Desjardins, moves it to some open ice, and now from behind the net's going to wheel it out. Pass out front. Dahl's there. Hard shot. Save was made. I don't know if that got all the way to Scran, but
yeah, I think that caught the defender, and then the puck came right through Marley Smith's stick as well.
there's a shot from Black. Bounces just wide on the far side. Dahl's going to be first to it. Feeds it to Doyle. Doyle back towards Dahl. Goes through her and now to the near side where Desjardins going to find the loose puck. Pulls it to her forehand side and works it behind the net. Eventually, DeWeese finds the loose puck for the Panthers. Bounces one out into neutral zone, but Doyle's quick on the puck. They were offside momentarily, and now on the near side, breakout with tempo. Couldn't get through the skates of Cummings. And now at the blue line and out through neutral come the Panthers. 3-on-2 developing. Walking to the inside with a hard shot was Kennedy Stewart, but the defensive stick of the Spartans got in the way and it went up into the netting. 12:13 to go here, first period. Still scoreless. Both teams had a couple of good chances. Grace Kober had to make an absolutely fantastic save on that 2-on-1 to keep it scoreless. Scranton did her part on the other end. So the Spartans were attacking off the face-off. Puck kicked up to the stick. Number 16, Brooklyn Rippentrop, and her hard pass out to Cummings finds its way into the Spartan zone. Little drop pass from Sather. Cummings got taken off her feet looking for a call. None's going to be there for her. Now a half-wall puck battle. Spartan still on the attack. Jumping out of this Cummings. Wheels and fires one right out front. Goes through the stick of Rippentrop and to the point where Natalie Campbell was able to bring it in, but lost the handle before she could take a shot. And now Panthers coming back the other way. This is Gamble on the outside. Gets it deep. Has Nelson out front looking for a pass, but good defense there by the Spartans. Gamble still with it. She's going to pass to the middle. The one-time shot from Basil Sand. Oh, it looks like it cut off.
Sandberg.
Misdirected, and now coming off the bench. Lucky that bounced over her stick, because I think
they might have gotten
too many players on the ice. Might have been the call, as the change was not quite completed. So the hockey gods in the favor on that one. Here goes Basil Sandberg forechecking hard for the Panthers.
Yeah, Panizzi was another member of the 15 UA team that made it to state last year. She's definitely going to be a player that will look to make an impact tonight as well.
Spartans just send it to the length of the ice to relieve some pressure, and it will be icing here. Yeah, good crowd on hand. Good to see.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest crowds the girls will get to play in front of all season, which is an outstanding atmosphere to be in.
I think it was announced, Andy, that during the first intermission is going to be the showdown between the two youth hockey teams. So we might have to go with that in the first intermission and run the feature for Shannon O'Hara in the second. I think might be the way to go.
Okay.
Just as an FYI.
That makes all the sense in the world to me.
Here comes Doyle trying to break one out. Uses the wall to get it up to White, but she couldn't get through the defensive stick of Quinn Stewart. And now a turnover. Stewart with it, walks in the slot, hard shot. Couldn't get through Melania Black's stick, but good follow-up by Stewart. Created another opportunity. And the Panthers are on the prowl here. They're going to draw a penalty. Have the first of the day. And it is the quality overhead door penalty box. Oh, they put signs up for us. That makes it a lot easier.
And so going to the box is Tegan Carroll. Her stick got caught up in the...
Okay, so it was the
Spartan
opposite of
skate.
what I thought. I thought that offensive pressure was going to create a power play for the Panthers, but in fact it goes against them, and it's a power play for the Spartans. It's a bit different.
Now the ball over the penalty box for secondary number 17, Carroll, 2 minutes. Trip.
So it's a tripping against Carroll. And I think that was an accidental slip. McGibbon kind of lost an edge there near the goalie crease and fell into the goaltender. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I looked down to stop our clock here and missed it.
So face-off near side. Olivia Dahl will take the draw here against Paige Connors. Draw one by the Panthers. Kind of stuck at the half wall, though, looking to get a big clear here early in the PK. Going to wheel it around the other side, but Abby White's going to find that puck, work it down low. And now back to White at the point. Kind of working that right side, or left side of the ice here for the first set of this power play. Can't get it in. Good pressure, good defensive setup there by the Panthers, kind of keeping everything to the outside. And now from the other side of the ice, Desjardins going to throw the brakes on, drop it to Natalie Campbell. She's going to carry the puck down low, switch places, and now still wheel behind the net, looking for an option. Comes up top, drops it to the point where White feeds it down low. Got into the sticks, and then Desjardins found a loose puck on a backhand attempt, but that was off target. Out to the point, and first clear for the PK unit of the Panthers. Loose puck at neutral is picked up by the Panthers, and they're going to declare at the length of the ice. So 45 seconds left here. Extra attacker for the Spartans. So far, so good for the Panthers. They're going to find the loose puck in the zone and kill some more time. Here's Nelson with it.
and she won't hesitate to go to the net if she gets a chance.
Some nifty stick work by Nelson as she tried to work her way in there. Now coming back the other way. Ooh, a penalty trip from behind is Desjardins. And for 22 seconds, it's going to be a 5-on-3 advantage for the Spartans. As Desjardins was taken down from behind, I think that stick kind of got in a bad spot just as the player was trying to defend. That's Isabel Basil Sandberg.
That's just kind of one of those unfortunate plays for the Panthers. Very fortunate for the Spartans on the other side of things.
Yeah, we'll extend the threat here.
Yep, 5-on-3. We'll see what they can generate off this.
Sather will take the draw against Stewart. Spartans do control. Sather with it down low. She works it to the point where Cummings is going to pass up to the middle. Hard shot. That was Regan. Sticked away there by Scranton, but picked up quickly by Smith. She works it out to the point. Black feeds it down low. Cummings walks the top of the circle, then feeds it down to Sather. Sather, ooh, one-touch pass out front, but it's Regan who unloads a slap shot from the point. Got good wood on it, got all the way to Scranton, but she makes a big save, so still scoreless. A minute 34. The first penalty has expired.
Yep, so again, with the quality penalty box, they were able to kill the first one there. But they still have the second one to serve. Again, hopefully Mayo can keep some pressure. They've generated a few shots off that already.
Loose puck picked up by Sather. Oh, she tried to work one through. It was sticked away there nicely by the defensive stick of Kennedy Stewart. Spartans able to hold the zone still on the power play. This one's going to hit a stick on the way and out to neutral. And Regan has to race back as forechecking hard after that puck. It's Carroll. And now a turnover and a breakaway hard shot off target for Kennedy Stewart.
What an opportunity for them shorthanded, though.
Absolutely. Now Marley Smith finds some open ice. She's going to carry it in herself. Low shot never got through the defense. She does pick it up out front, works it to the front where Katie Cummings was waiting. But nice defensive effort there by Quinn Stewart. A big clear. About 35 seconds left in the extra attacker here. Second of two penalties. Going against the Panthers early. Here's McGibbon, tries to gain some space. Couldn't carry it, had to get it deep, and now forecheck to try and dig that puck out. It's picked up there by Paige Grossley.
Just wide.
And now loose puck for Desjardins, looking for an option. Going to move it to Cummings. Cummings from the top of the circle feeds one down low. McGibbon is going to find the loose puck on the far side. A couple stick handles on up to the point where White feeds it down low. Out to Campbell as the time expires on the penalty. Spartans still in the attacking zone. A couple shots on those extra attacker advantages, but nothing past Isabella Scranton, still scoreless. And there goes an icing. So we'll reset.
So they had some nice opportunities. They were able to get some shots at the net. Not all of them hit. If some of those are on target, maybe you catch a rebound, generate a bounce here or there that you can put home. But again, the puck movement was there, and the Spartans' power play was moving the puck well and handled the zone time well.
There's puck out to neutral zone where it's going to be picked up by Isabella Bezel Sandberg. She got it in the zone, lost it on the way. Good defensive positioning by the Spartans, but then a very dangerous shot came in after the rush. Spartans looking to break out now. Doyle gets it up to a breakout position. Nice work there by Rippentrop, who looked like kind of lost balance as that puck got into her skates, but was able to get the puck out, but quickly back into the zone for the Panthers. Black's going to try to break out. Comes near side this time to Sophie Sather. She works it out to the neutral zone, but it's going to be picked up by the Panthers.
It's Olivia Ganon. Tegan Carroll's chasing it now for the Panthers.
Puck played in, but not deep. Got stuck right in front of the Mayo bench, and it's picked up by Sather. She works it out to Rippentrop. Oh, nice move by Rippentrop. Found some space in the slot, but good defensive work to recover by Tegan Carroll. Here's Nelson. Comes near side where a loose puck battle at the half wall. With support by Sather, and Cummings jumps in. as well, but Panthers do find full control. Couldn't get the breakout pass. It's out to neutral zone. It's going to be picked up by the Panthers. They work it near side, but a little race. Natalie Campbell's going to pick this one up. Looking for an option. Wisely takes it behind the net and then works it around. We're fresh off the bench. Olivia Dahl can battle for the puck. It's taken over by the Panthers, and now they have some numbers coming in. Hard shots off target.
Yep, that was Quinn Stewart. Now Kennedy Stewart's on the puck.
Now Panthers break out in the skates. It's going to be picked up by Marley Smith. She has some speed going back the other way. Gets it in deep. Some feeds one out front where Desjardins got some piece of her stick on it, but couldn't redirect it in, and it's going to be picked up by the Panthers. Here comes Nelson. Into the middle, hard shot. Good block there by Campbell. Nelson first to it, though. She's going to work it to the near side. It's played down low by Kennedy Stewart. And that puck did get out of the zone and touch a Panther on the way in, so it's going to be offsides. 3:45 to go here, first period. Still scoreless. Good hockey action on a Thursday night. Thanks for tuning in to Mayo Girls Hockey Live Stream.
Yeah, but I would say for those of you at home, if there's some feedback. I know in our first game that we did this year, we had some a hot mic that was picking up stuff.
Is that happening again?
I don't think so, but if it is, please let us know in the chat just so we can be aware and adjust things on our end.
There is an extra echo in here. I know when the band plays or just the crowd noise is just a louder atmosphere, so that's a good call. Feedback is appreciated. Here's a puck out front. Who got up into Scranton, but she did make a big save. That was on her glove hand side as that puck was walked off the half wall into a dangerous position. Cummings taking off her feet, but still battling. McGibbon in there as well, and now at the blue line, held in by Doyle. She's going to feed it into the far side corner, where it's picked up by Paige Rusley. And now White forechecking for the Spartans, creating some more chaos, but it is going to be controlled by the Panthers. And through neutral comes Grossio. She had a wing on the near side that was crashing the net. Luckily, the Spartans able to take away that threat by taking the puck off her stick, and now breakout comes near side. McGibbon's going to gain the red line and just feed it in deep. Smart play. They're going to get a line change. Olivia Dahl forechecking. Breakout pass taken away by Rippentrop, but only momentarily. Now to neutral comes that puck. Black will play it behind the net now from the defensive zone of the Spartans. Breakout to Rippentrop, goes off her stick, can't be controlled, and now right in front of the Mayo bench, a puck battle. Panthers waiting patiently to see what happens, and now it's played deep. It's going to be Tegan Carroll putting some pressure on, but quickly out to neutral comes the puck. Spartans played it to safety with Temple coming back in. Disconnected pass is going to be picked up by Black, but she couldn't get through the stick of Basil Sandberg. She gets a hard shot off target. Now coming back the other way. Turnover at the blue line. Nice stick by Cummings. Got it out to the neutral zone. Then quickly the puck played back in. Goes offsides.
Yep. Both teams will complete line changes. And again, kind of a tight contest through the first period, which is a lot of what expected coming in. The first time these two teams met, the Panthers got the better of them. But again, it was a relatively close game.
Loose puck's going to be picked up. Oh, Desjardins couldn't get it through the defensive stick. So we'll find it in the neutral zone, but it's taken away by Nelson. And now going back the other way are the Panthers. Trying to walk it to the middle there was Kennedy Stewart. And now a 2-on-1 if they go. Marley Smith has the speed. Shoots it right into the knee pad of Quinn Stewart. Big block. Good hold in the zone there for Desjardins. Plays it deep where Marley Smith is going to chase it down on the backside. Up to the point, but fresh off the bench was a Panther player, and she's able to defend it. Now here comes the Panthers on a rush. Low shot, save made by Grace Colbert, biggest one of the game.
Yeah, and that was Megan Gamble, one of the leading scorers, getting the shot off.
And now Spartans. Lexi Doyle trying to play it through the neutral. She does get it deep inside the final minute here, first period. Wyke putting some forechecking pressure on for the Spartans. Separates player from the puck, but it's found quickly by Quinn Stewart. She got it out to neutral zone. And now Millennium Black will find it in the defensive zone and try to get it north. They have 30 seconds to make the thing happen. Good hand-eye coordination there by Wyke. Batted that one out of the air, and then McGibbon can pick it up right in front of the Panther bench. The loose puck squirts to the stick of number 22, Isabella Basil Sandberg. Breakout pass comes up to Black. She's going to gain the zone. She has 8 seconds, has to shoot. Shot came off, but it was defended well. And that's going to be it for the first period.
Yep.
As wisely, Paige Grossley just eats the puck behind the net. So good first period, a lot of action. 6 shots for the home team, Mayo Spartans, 3 for the Panthers.
Yeah, and again, it's another one where both teams are getting opportunities and they're just off the mark. Sometimes you're trying to strive to be perfect, and sometimes it's okay just to get to that net and generate some opportunities. But again, both teams are battling hard. Nice close contest.
Yeah. Spartans had a couple of quality overhead door power play chances, but could not capitalize. Still scoreless after one. I think we're going to have youth hockey on the ice. This will be exciting.
Yeah, this is always fun to watch.
It's so hard to imagine. So, I mean, my son just graduated last season, right? So we've had hockey in our life since he was 4. And I do not even remember him being this age, this young hockey, and it just went by so fast. So my message to all those hockey parents out there, enjoy it while it lasts, because it will come to an end at some point.
Yep, and everybody always says it goes so fast, but you don't realize it until you're through.
When it's happening, yeah. It's the greatest thing you could possibly do. It gets you through the winters. It makes the winter go by so fast. Yeah, it's such a beautiful sport.
Our oldest is through and no longer playing, and our youngest is one of the 3 goalies for the Spartans.
Here they come.
But yeah, as a freshman, she's got 3 more seasons, and then she's out of the house too. And they go so fast. Oh, this is going to be exciting.
So I imagine they'll tighten up the nets, make it a little bit smaller for these players, but let's get a puck on the ice and see what happens. Did you catch the age of these players, Andy?
So they're saying that they're from the 10U program, but I'm thinking this might be the GCL, the Girls City League.
Okay.
Which could be anywhere from, 5 up to about 10. I'm guessing these are a little younger than our 10-year-olds.
Some great skaters out there just zip. Oh, they're going to go cross ice smart. Players getting their legs stretched. We'll see what kind of plays can be made. No goalies, so wide open nets. Let's see what can happen.
And then down in the crowd, we have the boys hockey team throwing out some merch. We don't have quite the air compressed T-shirt launch, but they're throwing it the best they can.
That works for me. All right, coaches getting them organized. And that's another thing you can't thank enough is these coaches who volunteer their time to help these players. Some of them with vast hockey experience, some of them buying skates for the first time at the same time as their players, perhaps.
Yep.
Scramble at center ice. Puck does squirt to the white team. They move it to the east. New puck in play. That's one thing that's going to
help keep things moving. Yeah.
Got to capitalize on that new puck. Here's a puck move to the near side by the purple team. I think they're coming towards the net on us trying to score. Yeah, White's defending it. And now a melee out front's going to be moved by the purple team. Now coach just sends it through the middle. It does find its way all the way to the other side. So a little breakout by the purple team is in effect. Still free, and now White. Yeah, White's defending this net. They're going to have to move it back the other way. Purple with some space on the near side. And good moves. Young player has it now in Gretzky's kitchen. Let's see what they can do with it. Out to a coach. That's always a good pass. Those games where you can pass to the coach and they pass back, always use them as a breakout.
White had a nice opportunity, just went wide with it.
Yeah, just off target. Good tempo on that breakout, though. And now loose puck trying to dangle through the traffic. Number 11 does work it back to the point. And looks like Purple's going to have an opportunity. Oh. Still to the feet, and now trying to work it. White trying to find a puck to defend, and they are keeping it in a safe spot. You can't score from behind the net, Andy. That's a good spot for that puck.
Absolutely.
And now White, who almost has a breakaway, and they do. Here comes number 14, nothing but net, and just off the post. Still scoreless here in the youth contest. Best opportunity for White, and now loose puck played north by
Purple. Purple's got a rush. Oh, we have a White defender coming from behind
sneaky
the net.
defense came out of nowhere. Number 29 made a nice defense because it was nothing but open ice. And now loose puck towards the net, does not find the back. Ooh.
Oh.
The player caught an edge going in, but good support by their teammates and quickly to her feet, so great job.
One of the most overlooked skills at this age is being able to get up off the ice.
Just get up fast, yeah, absolutely. Now 3 players, that would have been a nice assist. Still looking to get that puck in the middle. Nice defense. 11 is all over the ice.
Yep, there's 11 again. Is able to get a shot towards the net.
There's a loose puck down low. Played out front. Good defense by Purple. And now loose puck to the point. Number 8's going to find it. Works it to the coach. Smart. And coach gave it back, but now number 11. To me, that number 11 in White's the standout player all over the place. Puck hungry.
Yep. I always find it funny, you know, in school and life we teach kids to take turns and, you know, share things. But when you're playing a sport like hockey,
put a puck out there, yeah.
You just need to go. You know, you don't want to have to sit and wait and take turns. You got to go get it and take charge.
White has the puck on the doorstep. Looks like good defense by Purple.
Stacked on the post.
Haven't seen anybody celebrate yet. Yeah, puck never got there. Puck's out.
They need a little bit of the Philadelphia tush push to get that in there. That last inch.
Now here comes Purple on a almost breakaway. Good defense.
Number 7 had good positioning there.
Played it away. And this is where you kind of see which players are defensive minded. Which ones want to keep it out of the net. Which ones want to put it in the net. Here's Purple out front with a chance. Good defense, and it does slide in. That's scored by number 88. And that's going to be a game winner for Purple, player of the game. Number 1 star in the intermission, number 88. Buries it home late. Didn't have a lot of time to do it. Got it done.
I guess there's.
That was just a buzzer to signal a goal. Okay, still going. They got. So the clock's run. They got 3.5 minutes. 3:45, in fact. White has an opportunity to tie. Number 12 has it on the outside. Forehand shot. Couldn't get through the defensive skate. Number 12. She's going to move it down. Oh, dangerous play. Found a teammate out front and create a breakaway with that puck right out front was dangerous. Good back check. That net almost came off in time. We're going to have to go maybe to a replay.
Yeah, they maybe have to go to Toronto to replay that.
That was very, very close. Purple did celebrate. Puck did go into the net, but the back check on White there actually made a great play.
Yep.
The net came off the moorings. Looks like they are giving it a goal. I don't know about that one, Andy. Puck back in action. All right. White's got some time. They got 3 minutes left here. Out to the coach, and now Purple's going to use the out of bounds play to try to create some space. Not a bad idea.
White tried to center it there.
And now right out front. Oh, White.
So close.
Trying to find it. Loose puck still there. Just it scored it right.
White's had to have had 3 or 4 opportunities that have gone within an inch or hit the post.
Yeah. Very competitive in the game. Ooh, now loose puck. Good defense by number 12 in a purple shirt. Had to find a hot puck coming towards the net. And now big puck battle right in front of the players' bench. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds left for White to make something happen. Down 2 goals here in the intermission game. These young players from Rochester Youth Hockey. Ooh, Purple almost had an opportunity, but catching an edge. And now loose puck for Purple. Advanced. And now let's see if we can get a nice assist out front. Players carry it behind the net, and now loose puck comes in. Number 7, White, has an empty net going back the other way now, and White can get within 1 goal. They do, and actually,
I'm not sure if 7 or 14 got
I think
that
14 might have snuck in and capitalized. So an assist to 7, and 14 gets the goal.
That one in football, they'd give them each half a sack, half
There
a
you
goal.
go. So 90 seconds, 1 goal game here. Turned to a music party momentarily to celebrate that goal, but we're back to hockey. White's trying to get it back in the offensive zone. Good defense there by Purple. And now from the outside, puck comes off the net. Picked up by 7 in a Purple. Passes to Coach, and now Coach is going to feed it down low. Takeover by White, though. And now inside the final minute here, down a goal is White. Controversial goal. Purple plays it back in their offensive zones. Picked up on the outside now.
Got 35 seconds left.
And now here comes White. They got 30 seconds to score. Number 12. Can they get the shot off? They do. And into the net. Tied game. Number 12. Inside the final minute. Big-time players step up in those moments, Andy. And that was number 12 in this game.
Well, and I wonder how many of these girls will get pictures here tonight that may very well show up on senior boards someday.
Outstanding hockey effort by these young Rochester youth players. Well done. What it's all about right there.
Yep, and going down in, the Spartan players have made a tunnel. I don't know if we're able to get that on camera, but the girls are coming through a tunnel made by the players.
There they are.
What a great opportunity for these young players.
Get them excited about hockey, absolutely right.
Yep.
So let's take a break. So they do have to clean the ice, Andy, so let's call another audible. We have time right now to, if they got to clean the ice, that builds in 12 minutes for us. We can show the Shannon O'Hara feature right now.
Absolutely.
As well. So we'll go to that while they clean the ice, and we'll be back here for more hockey. Scoreless after 1. Mayo Girls Hockey live stream.
Welcome back to Hockey Day Minnesota, presented by United Healthcare. As a 7th grader, Shannon O'Hara was determined to make a difference. A decade later, she is still making an impact with her legacy in the Rochester hockey community. Marnie Gellner shares her story.
These kids are 20, 22, 23, 24 now.
A time capsule is a collection of keepsakes, information set aside to teach lessons of the past to our future.
This girl just got married.
For Dan and Jen O'Hara, hockey is their time capsule.
And Coach Bart just said, Shannon, go get that trophy.
Go get that trophy.
These photos are a decade old. They show the O'Hara's oldest daughter, Shannon, whose favorite number was 9, favorite color was lime green, and favorite pastime being a teammate.
I mean, a lot of kids start hockey at 4, 5, 6. She came to it late at 9. She was that kid who found her way in front of, the crease, right in front of the goalie. She got a lot of cheesy goals. She couldn't shoot from the blue line if you paid her. And her coach facetiously named her Shannon the Cannon.
Shannon the Cannon not only crafted the cheesy tip-in goal, she perfected positivity.
Some girls would get frustrated, and I think Shannon was kind of always the pick-me-up kid, and we kind of pointed that out too, that the game was meant to be fun, and there's going to be struggles, but I think Shannon would have those same struggles, but she would have that struggle with a smile on her face.
To her teammates, Shannon was destined to become a hockey hero of sorts, and smiling through the struggle was her superpower, a skill that provided light through a darkness no one could anticipate.
It's called a brainstem glioma tumor. It's considered a brain tumor and a cancer.
She had an MRI at Mayo Clinic, and they said it's an inoperable brainstem glioma, so a tumor within the brainstem, which the best they could do was chemotherapy and radiation to try to shrink it. And I said, with treatment, how long? And they said, typically 9 to 12 months.
You know, when you have a terminal diagnosis, the doctors don't always know what to say. And, you know, especially we met with a brain surgeon, and all he could do was talk to her about getting together your Make-A-Wish and, you know, what would you like to do? And she was mad. She got in the car afterwards and she said, I just want to be with my friends and go to school and play hockey.
So that is what she did.
I mostly just remember her just kind of like around the locker room, joking around with the other girls and just laughing. You know, she'd go to school, she'd go to chemo, she'd go take a nap, come to hockey. It was crazy, you know, and she was tired, but she wouldn't miss it, you know what I mean? She had a big smile and she just wanted to be around her team.
When she was fitted for her radiation mask at nearby Mayo Clinic, it should come as no surprise, Shannon was smiling. This meant for the mask to fit, she would need to smile through the 42 chemo treatments, which Shannon renamed the healing.
We all live in fear of being told your days are numbered. Once that happened, she was extraordinary. I don't know what to credit that to. She just found wisdom that was abnormal, not a normal 7th grader.
My life is going to mean something to someone somewhere. If it's the doctors, that they learn, oh yeah, we have to do this right next time. Or if it's my family, that I make it like so many years that they're amazed that I made it that long, you know.
Shannon O'Hara passed away on January 6th, 2012.
Shannon lived her life with a positive attitude,
always working hard
For what she wanted and being a good
friend and teammate.
With her death came the birth of the Shannon O'Hara Foundation.
I think Jen got a call and they said they wanted us to come to the rink, and the Rochester hockey community, truly a grassroots effort. They passed the hat and they handed us a portfolio with a charitable foundation fund, a $5,000 starter. And then they told us that from now on, we're going to rename the girls' hockey tournaments the Shannon Cup. Jen and I got in the car afterwards and said, I guess we're going to run a foundation. So I am Dan O'Hara, and this is my wife, Jen. We run the Shannon O'Hara Foundation.
Through money earned at the annual Shannon Cup tournament, plus contributions from the community, the Shannon O'Hara Foundation donates money to brain tumor research.
How about that?
It also awards scholarships to high school students each year.
Hi, GCL. This is our next round of Shannon Scholars.
It's just fun. The kids today, they were around when Shannon was around, you know, they were too young, but you'll still see people wearing, you know, Shannon sweatshirts, Shannon t-shirts, and it's just out there. I mean, almost every day you'll see Shannon gear around, so it's just kind of a name that people know about in this town.
That's the one thing that I notice is you'll see more of that neon green come out. It's kind of a remembrance of what was there and kind of what we're playing for, and kids kind of unite through that.
Although we never got to meet Shannon, it felt like her presence was always there.
A remembrance of what was.
And her story will continue to live on in our hearts for many years to come.
Often inspires us for what can be.
Thank you for joining us today in commemorating Shannon O'Hara.
Just like our very own time capsule.
I don't think we could have imagined it, to be able to still make a difference and for Shannon to still matter in this way.
Good to see you all. Woo! It just feels great. It gives me chills right now because I feel like every one of those kids is now part of our family.
It really is remarkable to think about the legacy that she left behind. We're still saying her name 10 years later, and she is making a difference. What a delightful young woman that she was, taken far too soon. And that was just such a moving piece to think that she still has such a difference on that community.
You know, listening to her talk, you can't help but think how wise she was beyond her years, understanding the impact that she could make with her smile. You know, being a parent of 4 children, it's one of those things where I could not imagine. And to be able to, you know, rename a tournament, start a foundation, make it a continual impact as you said, sending money to 9 different girls, I believe, this season to continue their studies is absolutely outstanding. I love the fact that the Shannon Cup and Shannon the Cannon, I mean, all of it is just absolutely special. My favorite piece that we've done this year, one that hits a little closer to home for me, having children. I know you as well. And congrats not just to the community for reaching around her, but her family for continuing that legacy, because at times it has to be extremely difficult. And as a parent, I can't put myself in their shoes, but I can applaud what they're doing and just really say congrats and thank you for continuing to give back to the community. And so that's my favorite story we've done this year, and a hard one for me to watch, but a one that really brings a smile.
Heartwarming, to say the very least. And actually, the annual Shannon Cup will take place in Rochester next weekend. Today, following the first 2 games, the Shannon O'Hara Foundation presented 8 different scholarships to the participating high school teams here in Mankato. Each student will actually receive $1,000. They were also honored on the ice. Take a look at the full list of names of the students that were awarded scholarships. And $1,000 is a lot of money for these kids. They're getting ready to possibly go to college or take the next step in their lives. And this means a lot to them. So congratulations to all of the recipients here.
Welcome back, hockey fans. Mayo Girls Hockey live stream, proud to present crosstown rivalry matchup. Mayo Spartans hosting the Century John Marshall Panthers, scoreless after 1. Andy, give us your thoughts.
I thought the first period was well played. Both teams are sort of feeling each other out.
Yeah.
A couple opportunities both ways. Again, one play that stands out to me was the save by Grace Kober early. That was a nice 2-on-1 with the pass across, and she made a very nice save on that to keep it 0-0.
Had to stop a breakaway a little bit later in that as well.
So she's come up big when she's been needed. There haven't been a ton of shots on goal for her to face, but they've been tough shots when they've been there. Again, the penalties for the Panthers have given the Spartans some good opportunities. I think if they get another chance or two, they're going to capitalize on one here.
Spartans do have 6 shots to the Panthers 3, but none have beat either goaltender, so really anybody's game so far. And that first goal, who's going to strike first? That's going to be monumental in this contest.
Yep, and that's going to, whoever gets that first goal, I think there's going to ease off a little bit and probably help that team just settle in, feel a little better. I still feel like they're in a feeling out process.
Yeah.
Again, that crosstown game, you want the bragging rights. You definitely want to be able to talk to your former teammates and say, hey, we got you this time. And I fully anticipate after the game a number of the girls will stay on the ice afterwards talking to their opponent. But that means nothing during the game.
That's right. We'll get through 2 more periods before they can think about that.
Yep, absolutely.
Some competitive hockey ahead, still scoreless. So extended first intermission. Nice youth hockey game. Some young Rochester youth hockey players. And then, of course, the feature that was on Hockey Day Minnesota about the Shannon O'Hara Foundation, which is just get the tissues out, because that one gets me every time. It's an amazing story.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that first aired, if I remember, last year. If you happen to be watching that, they referenced the Shannon O'Hara Cup. That's not this coming weekend.
Yeah,
There's a Bantam weekend in town.
Right.
We'll get to the game, but the Shannon O'Hara is going to be the weekend of the 17th, 18th, 19th.
Good information. Good call on that one. Back to hockey here at Graham Arena. Puck played in deep. Second period, long change for these teams. Panthers trying to get out of their defensive zones. Can be held in at the point by the Spartans. They get it in, but quickly, Grossley picks up that loose puck. She's going to carry it in the zone for her team on the far side. And then loose puck played out to neutral by Black. She's going to try to jump into the offense here. And Rippentrop just outside the line. Couldn't see it from the camera, but we're going to trust the refs on that one.
Yeah.
Must have came out to neutral. We get a whistle.
One other thing to note that's a little different than the first time when the Panthers were able to win the first matchup 3-1. The Panthers are short one player right now. I don't know exactly the injury, but I know that I saw Dalen Williams in a boot, and she's a pretty big contributor to the Panthers.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's out for long or if it's going to be a short-term thing, but kind of if it ends her senior season, what a bummer to end that way.
Still fresh in the period, so that one played across 2 red lines for icing. Looked like a puck that just was trying to be advanced north to some open space where the Panthers could get some offense going, but good defensive positioning, and we'll have a face-off in the attacking zone for the Spartans. Smith will take this draw against Quinn Stewart. Going to be controlled by the Spartans. Fed to Campbell. She's going to work it down deep, and now swinging behind the net. Looked like a little face-off play there by the Spartans. Still with possession, and now at the top. Puck dropped by Dahl. Campbell played it in deep, and now goes off Campbell's skate and comes to the near side. So it's a foot race. Regan wins that and gets it back in deep for the Spartans. So good start here. A lot of offensive time. Need to find something in the middle. Work it in, try to beat Scren. Loose puck bounces out to neutral zone. It's going to be picked up there by the Panthers. And I'm not sure, hadn't quite gained the red line yet, so that is going to go for an icing.
Sometimes they let those go, and sometimes they don't.
It's very, very close, but the letter of the law, I think they got that one correct.
Yep.
So face off the near side this time, and a little collision. Coming out, smiles on the face, so laughing it off. That's pretty good. And now coming in to take the draw will be DeWeese against Cummings. Going to be controlled here by the Spartans. So some early face-off wins in this period is going to really help the efforts of Spartans. There's Cummings trying to dig out a loose puck. White jumps into support. Now loose puck for Cummings. Walks it on the half wall and is going to switch places with Doyle. Leaves it for Doyle. She's going to carry it down low. Feed one out front. Dangerous puck came right into the crease. No Spartans in the area, but that one had eyes for the puck. It just
Well, and that's if it caught the goalie's skate. That can be trouble there.
could have easily. It was right in that neighborhood. And I don't even think Scranton knew it was there by the time it got out of the danger zone.
Yeah, it kind of caught her off guard.
Wyke and Doyle looking to play the puck here on the near side for the Spartans. Played in deep. Panthers struggling to get out of the zone here. The pressure for the Spartans creating some offense. Cummings is going to jump on a loose puck, feed it back to the point. Hard shot. Gets all the way in on Scranton, makes a big save. And now puck in the neutral zone. Spartans transitioning with speed, and that kind of ran into a little friendly fire there. And now this is going to be a tripping
And
on the Panthers, and play continues.
Both the refs saw that one there. Both arms are up.
Puck played in, still on a delayed penalty. Extra skater for the Spartans, and there's the puck touch. We get the whistle, and that will be tripping. I believe Kennedy Stewart is going to be the player.
Yep, it looked like she got her with her stick.
Yeah, came off the bench with some energy and just had her stick in a bad spot, it looked like. Katie Cummings trying to get through some.
Yeah, so Kennedy Stewart's over in the quality overhead door penalty box, and this power play is brought to you by them.
Early face-off win again for the Spartans. Here's Black. It's going to shoot one in. Pad save made by Scranton. Puck comes to the near side. And Marley Smith picks it up. She's going to work it down low to Sather. Back out to Smith.
The Panthers are definitely packing their box in tight, but that gives a lot of opportunity to move it on the outside.
Yeah, kind of cycle it around. Here comes a shot from the outside. Rebound was there for Smith. Got caught in her skates. Couldn't
get the stick on it.
Just couldn't execute, but that was a good opportunity. Power play time continues. Spartans being very patient, working around the box, like you said, just kind of tightening it up, actually. Now at the point, held in by Black. Nice play. And then played down low to Sather. Sather to the slot. Hard shot.
That's
blocker
up.
save made. Another shot came in. Glove save made off the stick of Cummings, but Scranton saw that one right into the glove.
Yeah, she didn't seem to panic there. She seemed
Not at
pretty
all.
steady and tracked that puck all the way in.
Was on a good angle for that shot, but good movement by the Spartans, really creating some opportunities. A minute 14 remains on the extra attacker.
Yeah, I think the Spartans came in with 6 shots. They're up to 11 already, so almost have doubled their shot total already.
Face-off win by the Panthers, and they are able to get a big-time clear. This back checking is Wyke. Her breakout pass was off target. Now the Panthers have an opportunity to come in and shorthanded shot. Save made by Grace Colbert. Really taking a nice angle out to make that save, but dangerous shorthanded attempt there by the Panthers.
Yep, that was, I think, Quinn Stewart stepping up and taking that puck, and she's pretty good at putting the puck on net and quite often putting the puck away.
Found it right into a nice scoring area, but Grace Colbert stands tall. 54 seconds left on the power play advantage, and now off the face-off, another puck in. Colbert had to make a glove save. We'll start again from the same spot. Sather to take the draw against Grossley. It's controlled by the Spartans. And now a turnover. Panthers with it, walking in with a hard shot. Tough angle was Basil Sandberg, but really just killing some of that penalty time is going to be very effective for the Panthers. Now this one played up into the bench, so we will have a face-off in the
zone.
In the zone, yeah.
Puck came out from in the defensive zone, so it'll stay there.
Will be Sather against Katie Nelson this time in a face-off circle controlled by the Spartans.
Again, the Spartans continue to win a lot of face-offs here.
Smith with it now through neutral, chips it in. It's going to be picked up there by Sather. Sather has Smith in the middle, couldn't feed the pass through the skates.
That was Quinn Stewart. Yep, that was a nice attempt to feed it through and just didn't get there.
And now still attacking while on the penalty kill are the Panthers. And that's going to do it. Just 7 seconds left in the extra attacker. Puck in the neutral zone. It's going to be played by Regan. She works it to her defensive partner, and fresh out of the bench, or sorry, out of the
penalty box.
Quality overhead penalty box was Kennedy Stewart. She's back on the ice. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. Spartans with it. There's Marley Smith with a shot. Was kind of looking for the screen to develop before she let that one go. Didn't quite get on net. Now Panthers will try to break out. Couldn't get it out of the zone though. Held in by Campbell. Still battling for it at the blue line. And it is held in the zone by the Spartans. Only momentarily, played out to neutral ice now by the Panthers. Olivia Dahl picks it up, but it's taken away by Stewart. Now loose puck in the neutral zone. It is controlled by sister, the other Stewart. Oh, now one-timer out front. Kennedy Stewart had an opportunity, but it's
that was right there.
Over, yeah.
And Grace did a nice job controlling the rebound and getting the whistle there.
Yeah, very nice passing play there from low to high. Opportunity is mounting on each side. Now that we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, it's another PK, successful PK by the Panthers. That's their third of the game. One of them actually was a 5-on-3 for a moment.
Yeah, almost a half a minute.
And now, no call on that one. Spartan player taking off her feet. Play continues on the near side in the corner. Digging it out is Campbell. She feeds it up through the neutral zone. Looks like some Spartans need to change, as that does go for an icing. Still scoreless, 10:56 in the second period here at Graham Arena. So go ahead, Andy.
Oh, I was going to say it's an exciting game. Again, it's opening up a little bit, a few more chances here.
And locked up is that puck right at the faceoff dot. Jumping in to support it was Olivia Gagnon. How did you pronounce that? It wasn't exactly how
I think it's Gagnon.
Gagnon, there you go. I've had my last name mispronounced my entire life, so I'm used to it. And now with some speed comes the Spartans. Hard shot. And Scranton had to fight that one off. Campbell came in with some speed and got a nice high, hard shot off. Scranton made the save. Play continues. Rippentrop jumps in to create some pressure, and now Cummings is going to find the loose puck right in front of the Mayo bench. Tried to feed it down low on her backhand, but picked up there by the Panthers and advanced forward by Basil Sandberg.
Cummings made a nice choice there. She was about to give it up to
good vision. Gets taken off as she enters zone, but you're absolutely right. That would have been a turnover for sure. So nice job to be aware of the defense. And now fresh off the bench was Desjardins. Doyle battling for a puck at the blue line, but it's Black who jumps in on it and gets it deep. Desjardins trying to create some pressure. Now loose puck's going to come up to the point. Spartans able to hold it in there. It's Doyle. Little puck battle, good support by Dahl. She feeds it back to the blue line, held in by Black, and hard shot goes into the net. Not sure if it got tipped on the way. It came off the stick of Black from the point. Smith was there. We'll see who leads the celebration line. It is Marley Smith, indicating she must have got a piece of that.
Yep, it looked like it got deflected down on that one. Again, looking for Marley's reaction, I'm going to say she's the one that got the stick on it, but that's super tough for a goalie. You're tracking it high, and then all of a sudden it's coming down to the bottom of the net.
So Spartans strike first here. It's going to be an assist to Melania Black. Goal scorer will be number 5, Marley Smith. 1-0 lead Spartans. Always gets a little bit louder when the band gets involved.
Yeah, it really adds to the atmosphere. It's a great experience to play with.
Here's the goal announcement. There's a dangerous puck played in by the Spartans. Scranton had to fight that one off. Use your blocker to do so, and now more pressure for the Spartans at the point. Regan's going to slide it over to Campbell. Her shot is bouncing on the way. Came all the way to the near side. Goal scorer Marley Smith feeds it back to the point, and now quick pass over to Campbell. Hard shot, actually fluttering shot, and glove save made. So
sometimes those ones can be tough to handle if they drop, or they're kind of the old knuckle puck.
Yeah, tricky. Tricky one you change tempo on goalie. Isabella Scranton makes a nice save, and we'll have a face-off in the attacking zone. So kind of an overwhelming offensive attack for the Spartans here. They're really doing well. The extra attacker obviously helped, but they've really had a lot of pressure on.
Yep, they seem to have stepped up here this period. Katie Nelson's looking to respond.
At the blue line, I think the puck was knocked off her stick, so without possession, does go for an offsides. We'll restart from the neutral zone. Opportunity to thank our sponsors, Penn's Automotive and the Workshop Food Hall. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, truly appreciate their support.
And now some attack by the Panthers. Nelson with it, hard shot, never got through. Good defensive positioning there for Cummings. And now puck played out front, defended by the Spartans, and now trying to get out of the Spartans, couldn't do so. Held in at the point there by DeWeese. Good response here for the Panthers. Puck played in the half wall, and now back to the point. Shot coming. Ooh.
Nice attempt to tip that one in.
That's Katie Nelson. White's going to find a loose puck, feeds it up to her teammate, and now into the zone come the Spartans. There's McGibbon. Had it fall off her stick before she could get a shot off, but the puck still got into a dangerous area. And now with some speed comes Katie Nelson. Toe drags to her backhand side, but had it fall off her stick. Good defense by Melania Black. She really is putting the pressure on as Nelson wheels around, gets a hard shot, but Grace Clover makes the save. It's a good jump for that top line of the Panthers, looking to get it back to even, but the defense of the Spartans able to defend at least momentarily. We'll have a face-off in the attacking zone for the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers definitely, the last shift stepped it up a bit.
Face-off controlled by the Spartans, but pinching in is Olivia Gagnon. I already forgot.
That'll work.
I already forgot how you pronounce it. Sorry about that.
Natalie Campbell's on the puck now.
From the corner, works it out to the breakout position. Two Spartans there to help, and now looking to get it through neutral was Rippentrop. Good support there by Sather. She's going to feed it back to the point where Regan works it up to the far side. Olivia Dahl right in front of the Mayo bench. Little puck battle. Eventually picked up by the Panthers and fed in. It's going to be tipped on the way, so no icing. It's going to be a race to the puck. Regan first to it, throws the brakes on it now. Good forechecking pressure there by Hansen. Spartans able to collect it and now try to break out on the near side. I think this one, no icing as well. Didn't have the tempo to get across that goal line, and now breaking out are the Panthers.
No. Oh, I thought that was coming out of play there.
A little bit of an optical illusion. Natalie Campbell picks it up, now breakout pass to the far side. Good vision. And 3-on-2 developing here for the Panthers, or for the Spartans. Drop pass, hard shot on a one-timer, just off target.
Yep, that was a really smart play by the first forward in.
And now held in at the blue line, hard shot in. Scott Izu just off target.
Had that caught the net, I don't think Isabella could have seen that one. That would have been an interesting bounce to see how it developed.
And then just played out of the zone to relieve the pressure. It's an icing. Yeah, that puck just kind of fluttered. You could see Scranton didn't really react to the puck coming in, so she never saw it coming. Luckily for her, it was not on target, but it did not miss by much. As Marley Smith was looking to get her second goal of the game. Just walking in from the blue line, shooting on net. Loose puck bounces back to the defensive stick of Black. She's going to play it to her teammate. Hard shot in, never got there. Tipped on the way, and now dangerously, I think that was a Panther player who advanced that one into the corner, but it was just off target. And then played the length of the ice for another icing. 5:32 to go. Spartans did jump out to a 1-0 lead. On a goal by Marley Smith, the assist.
To Melania Black?
To Melania Black, yeah.
There was somebody before that got the puck up to Melania. I missed her number.
Okay.
And
So
then
there might
they
have been
didn't
a
announce
second.
it either, but
Okay.
I was able to see it in the replay, but I could not see the number of the player.
Little strategy session before this face-off. And Cummings will try to advance it, but it's the Panthers who are going to walk away with the loose puck. Megan Gamble trying to put some pressure on. Couldn't get it into the zone, though. Cummings jumps into support, and now Katie Nelson with it tries to walk to the middle. Still on her stick.
She did a nice job pulling that puck across.
Now puck inside. And yeah, I think the Spartans might have got away with one there. There's Black defending out in front of the house. Breakout by the Spartans. Here comes Smith on her forehand. Low shot, stick save by Scran. Smith dives into the corner, finds the puck, feeds it out front. Does go off the outside of the net, and now Dahl tries to wrap around. Puck's still out front. Dangerous puck. Slid in again by the Spartans, and that's going to get a whistle. I think the puck was still loose. Scran was going to be able to control it, but a couple of great opportunities for the Spartans.
Well, in that last one with Smith coming down against Quinn Stewart, that's something that they've done in practice the last several years when they played on the same team. Quinn was often the defender. Marley was the forward. So they've seen each other over and over and probably have a pretty good idea of many of their tendencies.
Regan has it at the point, feeds one in through a lot of traffic, and now a rebound for Dahl. She's going to carry it around, tries to work it out front, never got there. Loose puck behind the net's controlled by the Panthers, and they break out with some speed. Now Regan trying to back check as Gagnon was putting some pressure on, couldn't get through Regan. McGibbon with it now back into the offensive zone for the Spartans. Good defensive play there by Paige Connors. Tried to work it, and then now out to the breakout position, advanced forward by Basil Sandberg. Now it's a sprint to the puck. Campbell and Sandberg.
Yep, and being later in the period, that puck was holding up just enough.
Far side, Panthers with some zone time. Basil Sandberg on the half wall. Campbell defending, and now Dahl jumps into support. Feeds one out to Campbell, who plays it to the near side. And at the half wall, it's White who walks away with it. Tries to feed it over to Sather, but it's just a little off target, and that allows the Panthers to get it back in the zone and get a line change. Campbell digs the puck out from 200 feet and now tries to play it up. I think she thought maybe a player was at the line, but it was the ref, so it does go for an icing.
Yep, they don't help you out there.
No. Not intentionally anyways.
Yeah.
So 3:20 to go, second period. Spartans really jumping out in the shot advantage. 21 shots.
To 8.
Yeah, that's really taken over. Panthers, hard shot. Grace Colbert in a good position. Rebound still free out front. Loose puck played to the side by Regan, but it comes to the point, held in, and nice play there by Stewart.
He pulled that one back and made a nice move around. Showed a lot of patience there.
Spartans gained the red line, and then very challenging save there for Isabella Scranton. One hopper right in front of the net as it was played in.
Yeah, and that looked like it got high enough to where it made it over the pads, which again makes that just a little more dangerous.
Good save, good whistle. We'll continue here. 3 minutes to go. First period, or second period. Spartans out to a 1-0 lead.
Got a delay here. I'm not quite sure what we got.
A little conversation between the refs. Seem to be in agreement, and we'll be back to hockey here. Sophie Sather will take the draw for the Spartans. Quinn Stewart for the Century John Marshall Panthers. Puck comes to the outside and then played in deep, but it went off. It looked like it hit the kind of that blue pad by the bench area, but play will continue into the offensive zone for the Panthers. Possession lost, and now through neutral comes Sather. Tried to play deep. It's a big-time takeaway there by Tegan Carroll.
Yep, and that was a play there that the puck got up and hit a player, but nobody saw it, so play continues.
Here's Nelson wheeling behind the net, drops it, and played back towards Nelson, but never got there. Regan's going to pick up the loose puck from behind the net, plays it up towards White, but now dangerous puck came to the middle. Luckily, it was Melania Black there for the Spartans. She's able to get it out to neutral, where the Panthers will regroup. Katie Nelson Hard shot, glove save by Kober.
And about a minute ticked off. We're just over 2 minutes left to play in the second period. And again, just a reminder, tonight's game is being sponsored by Continuum Financial, owned by Jody Miller-Hannes.
Appreciate the support. Reach out if you have any financial needs. Continuum? Is that the brand? Continuum
Financial.
Campbell wheels it behind the net. Doyle is there. Breakout pass never got there. They're going to have to try on the near side this time. Good forechecking pressure there by the Panthers. Marley Smith is able to get it through neutral, and it will be an icing. Dahl was on the hunt to try to beat that puck across the red line. Couldn't get there. The face off from the same spot. 1:45 to go here. First period or second period.
Yeah, they've definitely opened up on the shots. The Spartans are up to 22 shots for the night.
Puck finds its way to the point, then played in from there. It was a low puck that looked like it had eyes. Kind of got steered away into the corner. Now Spartans breaking out. Marley Smith 2-on-1 developing.
She tried to get it through.
Yeah. Desjardins was crashing, but it was just a little ahead of her pace. Natalie Campbell pinches in from her defensive position. It looks like Spartans able to create a little puck battle here on the half wall. Dahl jumps into support. It's going to walk away with the puck. Wheels behind the net, feeds it out to the point. Doyle's there. Back in for Doyle. Marley Smith going to chase down a puck on the half wall on the near side. Pulls it to her backhand side, but never got it there. At the blue line, held in. Still held in. Wow. 2 times at the blue line, Spartans able to hold, and now still in the zone. Inside the final minute, Cummings tried to throw one to the front of the net, never got there. It's going to be chased down on the far side by Connors for the Panthers. He was unable to get the zone clear, and Spartans really putting some pressure on here. Late in the period, that bouncing puck over the stick of Marley Smith. Don't know if it's going to get there, and ooh, it barely does.
Yeah, there's enough snow that could have easily held up. I think it rolled just enough to keep it going.
Just enough momentum. 30.5 seconds left here in the period. Spartans really putting the pressure on, hoping to add another one. It'd be huge going into the second intermission. 1 goal just doesn't seem like enough. Another face-off win for the Spartans. Black plays it down low, and now right out front. Wow, dangerous.
Abby Wyke left unattended there.
Had a good opportunity. And now puck falls into Scranton. She's going to get a whistle, but that was a tremendous opportunity with Wyke out front.
Yep, that's one where almost the player is just a touch too close. If they can get it and get a little further from the goalie, they give themselves more options.
Campbell against Nelson, Grossley in the face-off circle. And now 2-on-1 coming back the other way. They have 10 seconds to get in. Nice play, little switch. Kind of crossed and dropped it. On her forehand came the shot, but Grace Colby makes a big save.
Yep, and we're just 6.8 seconds left there. What a great opportunity for the Panthers. Nice job by Grace Colby to keep that one out of the net.
So with 6 seconds left on the clock, head coach John Gamble is going to pull the goalie and add an extra attacker.
Yep, I would expect the face-off goes towards the net on this one, but I could be wrong. Could be that they try and pull it back, but I'm guessing she goes right to the net.
Katie Nelson will take the draw. She does try to slide into the slot. It's going to be played out to neutral, and that's going to negate any...
I got so excited I forgot to start the timer.
Yeah. So good period for the Spartans. They do get the ever-important first goal of the game and take that 1-0 lead into the second intermission. We have a great one here, Andy.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You know, and again, shots are 24-11 at the end of the second period. A 1-0 game. I expect this third period is going to be a battle all the way through to the end.
We might have another extended intermission, as I think we have Chuck a puck
Yep, we're going to have Chuck a Puck, and it looks like the Mayo boys hockey team's over there with the totals for the 50-50 raffle that they held here. If you're at home and going, gosh, I want to be a part of this, you do have an opportunity. It won't be with the girls, but on the boys side of things, Mayo plays Century Saturday, and the girls will be out selling 50-50 tickets. And the announcer's trying to get the band's attention, hoping they'll turn off so they can make an announcement.
Saturday afternoon, where else would you rather be than Graham Arena? Come see that game where Century John Marshall Panthers boys team made it to state last year, had a tremendous season. They're off to a good start this season. Mayo boys hockey is very competitive. Have won some big games, and they got a young team, a lot of great players coming up in that program. So
I think they're young, but they're feisty.
They're very, very, very good players. Of course, that'll be on the Mayo Boys Hockey live stream YouTube channel. Don't forget to check that out.
5-0-9. That is the winner. If you have that ticket, proceed over to the check-in station.
Well, that one seems to have been sold 100 tickets exactly ahead of me because I have 609. Oh, here goes the winner.
5-0.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like Randy Vasley.
Okay, check-in time.
Congratulations. Already some early pucks out on the ice. And here they go. Let's take a break. We'll be back for third period hockey on Mayo Girls Hockey live stream. Stay tuned. All right, hockey fans, who's ready for an exciting third period? Mayo Spartans have a 1-0 lead, but this is crosstown rivalry night. Anything can happen. Matt Bodine joined by Andy Roth. Andy, give us this third period. What are you expecting to see here?
Well, I imagine this is going to come right down to the wire. I don't think either team is going to give up easy and call it a night. I think they're going to battle all the way through. Again, we're in that situation where the next goal, either to take the 2-goal lead or to tie it up.
It's a huge next goal, absolutely right. Grace Cobras had to make a couple of outstanding saves to keep that 0 on the side of the Panthers. Spartans were able to get a goal, and it was a play where you said Olivia Dahl, uncredited on the assist, but did move that puck to the point where Melania Black got the shot in, tipped on the way. Goal scorer was Marley Smith, and that's where we stand 1-0. Spartans did really jump out to a good, healthy shot on goal lead in that second period, though. A lot of offense for the Spartans.
Yep, they started early, and they kind of kept that momentum all through that second period. I'll be curious to see if they come out with that same energy. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I think if they could have played with that jump on Tuesday night, they have a little different game against Winona.
Absolutely.
You know, and looking in the Big Nine and standings, Century and Winona both have 10 points. The Spartans are behind them with 8. You know, and Saturday, Century goes over and they play Winona. So pretty tight.
Pretty tight in the middle.
Outside
Absolutely.
of the top 2 teams in the Big Nine. So
very important points up for grabs here for both teams. Next week, I think the Spartans do have a couple home games, Andy, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to broadcast those live. We better announce that.
Yep. So they do have a home game against Northfield. They're away on the 16th against Mankato East.
Okay.
And then I think they have another home game on the 18th here in town as well.
Yeah,
obviously it's a home game, so it will be here.
So unfortunately, the calendar was already booked up for me. I won't be able to be here, therefore no live stream. But if you're out there and you like what you're seeing, you want to get involved, reach out, because we could use extra help for those situations, getting this live stream off the ground. But we couldn't do any of it without our sponsors, Penn's Automotive and the Workshop Food Hall.
Yeah, big shout out to those businesses, and we appreciate your support. Looks like we're hearing on the live stream a couple more saves for Grace Coburn. She gets to 2,000 saves for her career. That's a heck of a milestone.
It's very exciting times for senior goaltender Grace Coburn. Now here's a loose puck. Ooh, good defense there by the Spartans as they take the tempo away from Kennedy Stewart. And now it looks like a penalty being called.
Yeah, looks like.
And it's Melania, is that Melania Black or Natalie Campbell?
I think that's Melania Black going in.
Yep.
So had a Panther skater skating to the box thinking the call was against her.
Almost giving himself up as guilty, but no.
Yeah,
Nay, it is a Spartan player. So first power play advantage for the Panthers. And what an opportune time. Plenty of time. Fresh ice.
Yep.
And that next goal, ever important. So Panthers with power play time. Here's Grossi, walks in, hard shot, save made by Colbert, got all the way in. Campbell jumps on a loose puck, and now a 2-on-1 development coming back the other way. Sophie Sather with it, shorthanded attempt. Shot up and over the net. It's going to carry him to the far side. It's picked up there by Stewart.
Yeah, and Sophie had Katie Cummings jumping in the play with her. I would have been curious to see what happens if that pass had come over to Katie.
There's a shot in, sticked away there by Scranton. And from 200 feet, the Panthers will start their zone entry. Stewart's pass across, and now into the zone come the Panthers. Toe drag to the middle, and now they're just going to set up some offense, wisely played by Gagnon. Nelson with it, walks to the doorstep. Shot in, that's one of those ever important saves. Actually, that might be the second one.
I think that was the second one.
So that's 2,000 saves for Grace Colbert. Congratulations, outstanding. But it's all about how the scorebox credits it, I guess. Here comes Olivia Dahl, shorthanded, hard shot. Gets to the glove of Scran, but quickly out. Panthers jump on it. Now they'll break out. And now with some space comes Kennedy Stewart. She feeds it down low, pass, and one-timer just off target there.
Yep, and that looks like it was Paige Connors on the far side. I might be wrong on that number. Oh no, that was Megan Gamble.
So Megan Gamble, one-timer just off target, but putting on some pressure here with the extra attacker are the Panthers. And now walking in the zone.
Kennedy Stewart.
Katie Nelson finds a loose puck on the near side half wall. Good defense there by Doyle, but Gamble walks with it off the half wall, gets a good hard shot. Another save by Coburn. Looks like with that, they're going to take a break and make an announcement. Teammates congratulating Grace Coburn on the official 2000th save. They must not have credited that other one as a save. So yeah, it's all very much dependent on the
That was
and
just
how they
waiting
do it,
for the first opportunity with a stop of play.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah,
I think so, but
good call.
Congratulations to Grace.
All right, back to hockey. 1-goal lead and just 3 seconds left on the power play advantage for the Panthers. Back to 5-on-5 now. Loose puck played out towards Colbert. She sticked it away neatly, and now McGibbon on the half wall tries to collect the loose puck. It's played in deep by the Panthers, and they're still on the attack here. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, but Panthers very tenacious. Puck played to the far side. It's going to be picked up by the Spartans and carried to neutral. Played in deep by Wyke. McGibbon.
Yep.
Oh, she hadn't quite gained the red line, so it does go for an icing. So very strict on that red line enforcement.
Yep. And she was behind it. Again, some refs will give players the sweep of the stick. Some might give them the benefit of the doubt and an extra half foot, but not tonight.
As it should be, a tightly contested game. Should be tightly officiated with those little advantages, I suppose.
Yep.
Will lead to an offensive zone faceoff for the Panthers. Looking to equalize this contest, and now one bounce off some skating. Did carry him towards the center of the ice, but well positioned are the Spartans, and Olivia Dahl trying to get that one out, but the Panthers able to maintain possession in the offensive zone. Grossly jumps on a loose puck. Go ahead, Andy.
Oh, Panthers are definitely playing with a little bit more energy this period. They're wanting to get that equalizer.
You can see that early. Spartans trying to maintain composure after coming off a nice PK where they actually created some offense themselves, and now coming back in 2-on-1 are the Spartans. Good defense there by Quinn Stewart. Now puck played out to neutral ice where Black feeds it back in. Black with it again. This time she's going to shovel in deep. Couldn't get it all the way, though. Bounce off a ref stick, so she just jumps on the loose puck and then walks it to the middle.
Puck
Has
still
it behind the
loose.
net. Yeah, played it up front, and now it's going to find Natalie Campbell, who pulls it to her forehand side. Hard shot up and over the net. Hits off the end wall. Picked up by Quinn Stewart. She's going to steer it to the far side and then play it up towards the blue line. Held in by Campbell momentarily, but now in neutral. Quick transition. Marley Smith, the goal scorer for the Spartans, going to find a loose puck. Couldn't get the shot off. Still loose out front between the circles, and now played towards the bench area. Campbell couldn't track it down in the zone, but does find it in neutral now. Spartans looking to regroup. Katie Cummings moves the puck north. Loose puck. Sophie Sather tried to find it, but she's going to put some forechecking pressure on. Tegan Carroll moves it to the near side for the Panthers, and now out to neutral comes the puck. Campbell and Nelson in this race for it. Nelson walks away with it, was able to pull it to the front of the net, but good defensive position, and then a hard shot from the point. Well read by Grace Colbert right into the glove, makes a nice save. 12:08 to go here, third period. 1-0 is the score. In favor of the hometown Mayo Spartans. Katie Nelson will take the draw for the Panthers. Olivia Dahl for the Spartans. She did win it, but to a dangerous place on the ice right in front of the goal. Panthers able to hold the zone and set up some more offense. Now a little puck battle at the half wall. Regan moves it up towards Rippentrop. She's going to play it to the neutral ice, but it's Panthers who grab possession. And now transitioning to the near side. Come the Panthers, nice tempo into the zone. Hard shot, up and over the net, bounces off the end wall and off the back of the net.
Had that puck bounced to the side of the net, it would have reminded me very much of Tuesday.
That first goal against Winona looked exactly like that, you're right. Now a breakout pass for the Panthers off target. It's going to be Katie Cummings who finds it. Tried to move it to the middle. Nice takeaway there by McGibbon. Get the puck eventually out to neutral, and now up for grabs. Looks like Abby White jumped on it now. Fresh off the bench comes the Panthers player. And into the zone goes the pucks.
They might have just
Penalty.
got Katie Cummings on a hook, and I don't know. The stick was there, but I'm not sure I would have given that to her.
I'll have to see. I didn't see it myself. We'll see which one of these quality overhead door penalty box doors open. It is the Spartans, so you're right. Katie Cummings, 2 minutes for hooking, so another power play advantage for the Panthers here.
Yep. And again, with the quality overhead door penalty box. So the first several power play opportunities were in Spartans' favor. The last couple have been with them short-handed. Hopefully they're able to kill this one off. Melania Black clears that one all the way down.
Desjardins putting some pressure on the breakout in progress. It's going to slide to the middle of the ice. It's Basil Sandberg with it. And her pass, not the tempo she wanted, and now Smith back in with an opportunity. Hard shot saved by Scram. Now bouncing puck comes right near the goal mouth, but in the meantime, the net does come off the moorings.
Yep, and for those at home, we're at 10:28. We missed 30 seconds there.
I can delete this and collect that too. Put
We're at 1:29.
29 of power play time. Go ahead and add that, and we're back. Synchronize our watches and get ready for 90 more seconds of power play time for the Panthers. This face-off in the attacking zone for the Spartans, though. It's Sophie Sadler who's trying to jump on a loose puck, and she's able to separate player from puck, gets away with it. Dahl, hard shot, never got through. Grossly.
She was trying to shoot through Grossly as a screen and just got the shin pad.
Grossly's going to carry it into the zone, drop it to the point, and now big shot comes off the stick of Quinn Stewart.
Yeah. And up into the net off Grace Cover's stick. So the faceoff will remain inside.
Panthers closing the gap on shots on goal. Have really been tenacious, as you said, Andy. They're got the pedal to the metal in the offensive zone. They are
trying to even things up here.
Yeah. Panthers find a loose puck in the corner. Well defended by the Spartans, and now Dahl tries to clear a loose puck. Regan gets enough of it to get it through the defense, and that goes 200 feet inside the final minute. Power play time here for the Panthers. Nelson's going to grab loose puck, has plenty of ice. That's going to work it through the neutral zone, gain the zone on the far side, carry it low, walk it to the middle in the backhand attempt. Colbert was there, posted up on that post, so didn't really have a chance, but good energy there for Katie Nelson on the zone entry. And now another puck walk to the middle. Shot was on target. Colbert made the save. And now a penalty being called, yeah. Looked like the ref had to think about it a minute, as I think a cross check or something.
Yep, the low official had a hard time seeing that. The top official had it. Sometimes when the players come right in front of you, it takes you a second to realize what you're seeing right that close to you.
So that will take away the extra attacker advantage, and will be 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. And then Katie Cummings will be out of the box, and it will be power play time here. It's another quality overhead door penalty box infraction. Panthers looking to get out of the zone. They're going to send to length the ice. This is an even strength breakout,
yep,
so we'll go for an icing.
So, looks like there's Spartans are trying to figure out who the fourth player on the ice is going to be. So we'll get rolling here.
Yeah, it'll be McGibbon, Campbell, White, and Smith out there for the Spartans here, 4-on-4.
Yeah, my guess is with 11 seconds left, they're trying to think of what they want on their power play here.
Yeah, try to get it set up a little bit early. Good coaching. So power play time for the Spartans. The breakout pass got deflected on the way, but it's picked up by Stewart. She's going to get it through neutral, but then regroup on the far side as Panthers throw one in. Stick save made by Culver. Dangerous one in on net there.
Yep, that was another one of those long bounces that just can kind of go a little bit haywire sometimes.
Now McGibbon could get connected with that breakout pass, so still on it are the Panthers. And there's player down, and walking across the blue line there was Katie Nelson. Drew it tripping, so we're going to be back to 4-on-4 hockey, 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Yep, and that's one Marley Smith is going to be like, why'd you call that on me? I was just standing here and she jumped across my body, but.
That's one of those ones.
You know, again, yeah, 4-on-4 here for a little, just about a minute. And again, another opportunity for the quality overhead door penalty box. So this is going to open things up. 4 players per side. I'll be curious to see if somebody can use their speed to their advantage.
Spartans win the faceoff and then send it to length of the ice. I think they.
Kind of like the Panthers on one side, they forgot that.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though they took a penalty, they're even strength.
Your instinct is to get that clear, and you can't blame that thinking, but it will be an icing, and we'll face off from the same spot. Just a few seconds tick off on either side. Cadence Hansen will take the draw here against Marley Smith. It's controlled by the Spartans. It might have been actually Olivia Dahl.
Olivia Dahl, yeah, Marley's in the penalty box.
Spring into action and find a loose puck. Getting in the zone for the Spartans. She wheels it back towards Desjardins. Maddie Desjardins now in a puck battle on the half wall. Walk away with it, got tripped. No
I
call.
think they got away with that one.
Yeah, all of a sudden taken down. Tough angle for us to see, but play will continue. Here comes Desjardins. Whips it to her forehand side, protecting that puck well. Now walks into the slot. Tried to pull it. Good defense there by Tegan Carroll. Took the angle and the puck away.
She used her stick well on that one.
Now Desjardins feeds it to the point where Black can shoot it in. Blocker save made, and then steered away. Good defensive support there for the Panthers. And now at neutral, puck's going to be picked up by Hansen and sent in for the Panthers. Panthers back to full strength, so they will have the extra attacker advantage now. 5-on-4 hockey. Panthers still down a goal, looking to get a power play goal to equalize it. They have 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third period here. Make it happen. Here comes Katie Nelson using some speed and soft hands to get that through the neutral zone. Gets a shot on that. Save made by Cobra. Now play continues at the half wall. Fed out to the point. Now Grossly works it to the middle. Had it taken away by Cummings, and then Campbell will pick up a loose puck and get it the length of the ice for the big time clear. 20 seconds left in the power play. Grossly works the puck to some free space where Quinn Stewart can pick it up. And Stewart drops it back to Grossly, taking their time to get out of the zone. And now an inadvertent whistle. I'm not sure where that whistle came from. Did you hear that whistle, Andy?
Yeah, I think that was a fan screeching.
Either way, play will continue. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now a big-time whistle and a penalty being called on an interference. It's very...
I'm wondering if this is on a Panther player right in front of the net.
Very strange
it is
sequence
not.
there.
He's pointing, but nobody's going.
Yeah, very confusing on the ice right now. It is a Panther box that's opening up.
Katie Nelson at one point had ran into somebody in front of the net. I didn't see anybody call that one, but now it looks like she's maybe heading that way.
Yeah, Megan Gamble's the one skating towards the penalty box, but I'm very unclear on what that was about. So you think interference away from the puck, obviously, because I was looking at the puck. Yeah.
There was kind of a battle in front of the net, and a Spartan went down. I didn't see the collision, but Megan Gamble was the one standing there. So
I think whatever that screech was, though, just kind of really confused everything, because I think some players, you could see their legs, they kind of stood up and stopped, kind of in that gauge skating position. But either way, works out in the favor of the Spartans. They're going to have power play time here, looking to get that important extra goal here. On the far side, Desjardins going to pass it over to Campbell. Campbell pulls it, hard shot off the post, right on the corner of that post.
Yep.
Had eyes, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Now Desjardins going to walk in, hard shot, bouncing in on Scranton. She makes a big save. And now out to the point. Campbell is able to collect the puck and work it in. Quinn Stewart's going to jump on it for the Panthers and get a clear. Ooh, went off her player's back. And
that's going to be offsides there.
Yeah, it did get out of the zone, so enough to draw the offsides on that play. So we'll reset from the neutral ice position. 5:26 to go, third period. A minute 15 left in the power play. Interference called on Megan Gamble. Loose puck brought in by Smith. Couldn't get it in deep enough, and now Panthers transitioning through neutral ice. Nelson fighting off back, checking pressure by Marley Smith. Gets a hard shot, tough angle, save made by Kober. And now puck played to the far side. Quinn Stewart will pinch in and try to hold it in. 52 seconds left on the power play.
That one almost looked like it was offsides.
I thought so too. I mean, the player was in the zone.
Well, and both the linesman and the high official were back a ways, thinking that play was going the other way. And the low official was deep in the zone, so I think they maybe missed that one.
Very close to the blue end. Yeah, that certainly looked like an infraction. Didn't harm anything in the game, but will lead to a face-off in the zone, which could be impactful. We'll see what happens here as Katie Nelson will take the draw for the Panthers against Sophie Sather. It's controlled by the Spartans. Looking to get it out. Sather's going to jump on it and try to carry it back. She's going to feed it up the same side. Gets to the point, not out. All the way in on Kober. Had to make a stick save, and now on the near side, Melania Black plays it in deep. I think this will go for an icing, though, because that just kind of jumped off her stick. She tried to move it to some empty space and go pick it up, but a little hot off the stick.
A little too much flex on the stick, we'll say. Well, the young fans here in attendance tonight are getting a close game, a nice match. And again, it's going to come right down to the last few minutes.
Here's a face-off on the near side. Spartans win another draw. Black plays it to the far side. Abby Wyke over there. It's picked up by Dahl. She got it to neutral, and now it's going to be Dahl again on it. Pulls it to the middle. Good back checking stick there by Hansen. Knocks it off her stick, but Dahl still on the puck. Try to feed it to the middle. Right out front, McGibbon jumps in, try to get a shot, and then...
So the penalty just expired. We're 5-on-5 again.
Panthers looking to break out, run into some resistance. They're going to try on the other side, and now up to the stick of Basil Sandberg. Bounce off her stick, and now Spartans trying to possess, but in the neutral zone, still up for grabs. Katie Guerin jumps on it, moves it to the other side, and now this breakout pass disconnected and across two red lines will go for an icing. So valuable time ticking off the clock in that sequence. Panthers trying to get some momentum going forward, but really just a neutral zone back and forth stalemate on that sequence.
Yep.
3:38 left, though. That did knock off about a minute of hockey.
At this point, coaches are kind of picking players in the last 3 minutes of who they're going to give a chance to, make things happen with.
Sather picks up a loose puck on this faceoff play, feeds it out to Campbell. Campbell, hard shot coming back in.
It's loose.
Rebound. Out front, still loose. Eventually picked up by Nelson, and she's going to work it out to where Stewart can gather it and play it in. Now bouncing puck, Stewart still with it. Eventually picked up by Rippentrop. She's going to work it up towards Cummings. And now more neutral puck battles between these two teams. Stewart finds it and gets it in the zone for the Panthers, and now a puck battle off the half wall. Puck squirts out, but it's collected by Rippentrop. Couldn't get it out, and now in transition, Panthers able to get a shot off.
Yeah, that's not who you want to see with the puck right in front of your goalie.
Right in the slot, Gamble. Steered away by Cobra, though. Now play continues on the half wall. Campbell with it, plays it down low on the far side. Gamble's going to have it go through her stick, and it finds Rippentrop, who just angles one to the near side. Smart play. Gets a quick change, and now Panthers transition. Taken off her feet. That's going to be a penalty. Wow. So 2:29 left.
Yeah.
Quinn Stewart draws a tripping penalty here late in the game. Still down a goal are the Panthers, but looking to get this equalizer, and it's Katie Cummings.
Yep, and it looks like somebody maybe just called a timeout. Oh, it's not Katie Cummings. It's going to be Natalie Campbell going to the box.
Yeah, they switched places. Okay. So timeout called. I think this is head coach John Gamble resting his top unit on the power play. We'll see some more exciting hockey. Just a goal separates these two. It's been very tight all game, and the Panthers really climbed back in the shots on goal, so they've mounted some opportunity here in the third period.
Yep.
And now have their best opportunity of the game right now to get a power play goal and tie it up.
Yep, and I wouldn't be surprised at some point if they contemplate pulling the goalie. I know that's always, do you do it, don't you do it? But especially when you're up a player and the other team can ice the puck. But I think that extra attacker in a power play situation, 6-on-4,
could help.
I would probably go for it personally.
Face-off will be in the offensive zone for the Panthers. Setting up some kind of a face-off or some kind of a game plan over there.
Yep.
To maintain pressure and
I think
it's equalizer, yeah.
Yep, and as much as anything, I think they're resting a couple of the players that may have been on the ice and just trying to give them an extra minute there to get after it.
So far, Isabella Scranton skates are still on the ice, so hasn't climbed onto the bench yet.
Yep, and that might be how they roll it. Sometimes you just don't want to tip your hand as a coach and bring the goalie in right away and
give them too much information. She will remain on the ice, and so 5-on-4 will be the advantage for now, but just 2:29 at some point they will have to think extra attacker, but
and I don't know if they're tracking face-off percentages or not, but Mayo has been winning a lot of them today, so maybe that comes into play in their thinking.
Here's a loose puck that squirts to the end wall. It's going to be the Spartans who jump on it and do get it clear. Goes through the stick of Grossley and all the way to the other end of the ice. Quinn Stewart will pick it up from behind her goal. She'll break out near side, leave a soft pass for Nelson. Had it fall off her stick, and now Marley Smith back in with some speed. Nice angle, hard shot,
nice
up
goal.
and over into the goal, and that's a shorthanded goal for Marley Smith.
Yep.
Big time goal, and looked like Spartans just Panthers just kind of got a little too lackadaisical on the breakout.
Yep, and she was looking like she was cutting into that far post and then just put the puck up high, short side, right over the goalie's glove. That was a nice play by Smith for her second of the night.
Very important goal for the Spartans, extend the lead to 2-0.
Yep. Now, with that, the Panthers still have the power play.
Still have the power play. Time is a factor. Just 2 minutes left in the game. Still have 90 seconds left on the power play advantage. Here's the goal announcement. Second of the game for Marley Smith. This one unassisted. We will have a face-off in the attacking zone for the Spartans.
Yep, and with that, Marley Smith, 2 points on the night, brings her up to 16 points on the season, 11 goals in that. So she is very capable of putting the puck away as a sophomore.
Advances the puck forward on the face-off. Now Panthers trying to break out. Nice tape-to-tape pass through neutral comes Stewart. Stewart in. Tried to get a shot off Black, got enough of it to steer it away, and now Panthers on the attack. Stewart with it in the corner. Leaves it for Gamble. Gamble tried to feed one out front. Basil Sandberg creating some chaos over front. They got actually 2 players down low. Now loose puck.
Yep, and the Panthers pulled the goalie, so it is 6-on-4 right now.
Fell in, and now loose puck. Hard shot coming. Colbert, nice recovery to the near side post. Makes a big save. They get a whistle and a cover.
Yep.
1 minute and 8 seconds left. Wow.
One of the Panthers players is questioning something. I don't know quite what it is, if the puck was loose or she thinks she got, fouled in there. At that point, that close, anything could have happened.
Yeah, scramble for that loose puck. At some point, the puck came to the near side in the slot, and Colbert read it well.
Yep.
Recovered very quickly to this post and made a big-time save. So 68 seconds left here for the Spartans.
Yep, 40 seconds to go on the penalty.
Puck played to the half wall, and Black's going to get a big clear. Oh, and clears it right into the goal. Camera a little slow, but wow, there's the advantage on the PK that you mentioned with the empty net, Andy. It's going to be Melania Black with a goal from about 160 feet.
It amazes me. They miss the net over and over from inside the zone, but all of a sudden on the shot from the opposite end of the rink, they're able to put it right on net. So Melania is excited about that. Probably will ice the game at that point. I could see the Panthers getting 1, possibly 2 with a minute left. 3 is a lot to ask for.
Yeah. And a penalty being called here, delayed for the Panthers. Looks like Spartans will be back to the box.
Yep, I think Lexi Doyle may get an elbow or something.
Still had 18 seconds left on the previous, and now they'll 5-on-3 for those 18 seconds. But really, yeah, the game clock is just working against them, getting 3 goals in 45 seconds, averaging a goal every 15 seconds.
And
not how hockey works.
Yep. And if I were Coach Gamble right now, I personally would pull the goalie and just go 6-on-3. And you've got 2 players to their 1. He's not going to go there, but I would certainly give that one a go.
Here's Black trying to dig one out of the corner for the Spartans. Does find the loose puck and is going to carry it with some space to the near side. Throws the brakes on and
happy just to sit and eat some time.
Eats enough to clear the 5-on-3 because out of the box comes Natalie Campbell. Now it's back to 5-on-4. Hard shot in, goes off the crossbar.
Yep, there was a really nice screen in front of the net. I don't know if Grace was able to see that one at all.
Didn't react much to the shot. 15 seconds left here, and here's another clear. Just 10 seconds might be enough to put the nail in the coffin on this game, but 3-0 doesn't really represent how competitive this game was, Andy, I think.
Yep.
Spartans very fortunate on that empty net goal, the takeaway by Marley Smith to get that second goal, but being just 1 goal separated, that was a very, very competitive hockey game, and congratulations to both teams. I thought they both played great.
Yeah, kind of what you expect out of a crosstown game. And with the win, it puts Mayo at 5-5 on the season in the Big 9 with 10 points. Century is at 5-6 with 10 points. Century's going to go to Winona, who also has 10 points in the Big 9. So, again, that kind of a logjam of teams right there, around 8 to 10 points.
Yeah. So nice recovery, nice bounce back for the Spartans, dropping that game against Winona, but they responded. They played quite well. Grace Colbert outstanding in that. Deserves a lot of credit for the result of this game. Got the shutout, got her 2,000th save of the career, so a couple of very exciting moments for her. And
definitely a night she'll remember. And again, as one of the seniors on the ice, that's something you definitely will remember and be happy, excited about to be able to walk away in the crosstown rival with a win. Last year, Century got the win in the crosstown game. Mayo lost the one earlier this year, so kind of all the seniors get a chance to get a win against each other in the end here in their last season.
So congratulations to the Mayo Spartans. Wish the best of luck to the Century Panthers the rest of their season. The Century John Marshall Panthers.
Yep.
And as you mentioned, also there's a nice banner for 2,000 saves out on the ice now. As you mentioned, yeah, these players have been competitive and teammates at some point probably in their career, you know, so they're hockey friends for life, but very competitive hockey, and that was outstanding.
Yep. Pretty exciting night. Well done for the Mayo Spartans. Congratulations on your win. And again, one last shout out to our sponsors, Penn's Auto Group, the workshop,
Food Hall.
And again, the penalties are being sponsored by Quality Overhead Doors. And tonight, specifically, we had a big donation and a shout out to Continuum Financial and the owner, Jody Miller Hammis. Again, she had kids on both the boys and girls Spartans teams over the years, and they continue to sponsor years after their kids have moved on. So if you're able to use them for financial needs, please do so.
She was a great hockey player herself. I used to play in the adult leagues around town.
Okay.
When I was first jumping out. And I remember that name, and the challenge was that she played a lot of defense, if I remember right.
Okay.
She was a very, very strong defensive player. So.
Well, and when I was first getting established here in town and I wasn't sure teaching is what I was going to do for a career and stay with, I actually interviewed with her.
Okay.
They offered me the job, but I just wasn't ready to go be a financial planner at that point.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I should have. I would have. I don't know. I've enjoyed teaching. But
you never know.
Financial planners sometimes enjoy their careers too.
Absolutely right. A little on-ice celebration for senior goaltender Grace Colber. Congratulations, 2,000 saves. Congratulations on the win tonight. I think Marley Smith stands out as a highlight player in that game, too. Very strong player.
2 clutch goals there.
Well, that does it for us. Thanks for tuning in. As mentioned, Spartans do have games. I think, do they play Saturday, Andy?
They're off this Saturday.
Off Saturday. Next game would be Tuesday at home against Northfield. Will not be able to broadcast that one, so buy a ticket, come down to the rink, watch it in person. Spartans are very hot as of late, playing well in the Schwann Cup, winning their division and then winning the crosstown rivalry matchup. So exciting hockey to be seen here at Grand Marina.
Yep, couple big games. Then they turn around, they play Mankato East at Mankato, and I think next weekend on the 18th, again, we won't have that one covered for you. They will be hosting Albert Lee, that's going to be a tough game. They're top of the Big Nine right now.
Yeah, when you look at the final scores and just the standings, Albert Lee really stands out as a strong team.
Yep.
So unfortunately, won't be able to broadcast that one, but we will have, Andy, the rest of the home games after that.
Yep,
guaranteed. So,
and again, we thank you for joining us this evening,
and we'll see you next time.
Yep,
Mayo Girls Hockey.